Welcome back. Don't worry, I haven't transformed. I'm Mark. We've switched places. Okay, this bit, if your pot's smaller, which presumably it isn't, you can just turn it upside down and take it out, which you've probably seen in other videos when repotting. But this is going to be something that you might go at, because you're going to hear snapping, which means it is cutting through roots. But we've done this, well, we did this before, as you said earlier, on other plants, testing them before going ahead with this.
Did 3 plants survive doing this?
Yeah.
Sounds like thick roots though.
It's quite we'll just go around because we've got this pot here, so I'm trying to take a general shape.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are putting it in this. You want to restrict growth over winter, you don't want it to get too big. Okay. So being root bound isn't really a problem.
Now some people might think to get this out, they might pull that, but don't do that. You're going to need to get your hands in there and lift from the bottom. Yeah, feel some under there. And they're going to slowly do it so it doesn't. There we go.
Big root left behind there, but it's got many big roots. So there's a big plant, you can't expect small roots.
Yeah. Okay,
so you get the majority of the mess off. Just loosen it up a bit.
Try and do this. Might seem a little bit weird doing it because I'll cut on my finger, so I'm not doing too mad with it.
Okay.
So I got my bloody hands.
We're running out of tape.
Are we?
We've got 5 minutes apparently. To take most of it off, and what we have down here is we have a bowl of warm water, so about half cold, half boiling, nice and warm, and it won't shock the plant when you dunk it in, but it should remove the last of the dirt. I think it's about ready now.
Ish, yeah.
Dunk. Now I think we have to talk quickly, but so I'll go ahead and talk to you about the other parts of the process. When you repot, don't put in any fertilizer. You've got damaged roots and it will just burn them. We discovered that to our own cost.
Yeah.
And
this is also lukewarm water, not freezing cold water.
Yeah, which, as mentioned.
Because that'd probably kill it.
Yeah. Right. After the repot, we found it's best to keep it outside for a couple of days in the cold, because of when you bring it inside, it's just warm enough for mold to form on the wounds. So you want to avoid that. Just get Mark the trowel if he needs it, but I don't think he does. Like ready, steady, cook.
Can't do the tune.
Do a bit more pruning.
Don't do the tune. We'll have to pay for it.
I only hummed like 2 bars. It's fine.
That's £50 now.
You're paying. Now a little trick you might want to do is leave some roots exposed above the surface, and they'll woody up next year and just give you a nice effect for looking like a plant.
In the middle, like that. So then when you put it in, the bits presumably go around the sides. Okay, and then you put the soil on.
Right, when this comes out the next year and it's starting to really grow again, you can either take cuttings off of it to grow fresh plants from it as cuttings, or you can just replant the entire thing back into a big pot and let it go mental.
If you've got leaves on your ground like that, don't worry about it. Just act as they're rot anyway. It's compost, so just like pushing my finger between all the roots so it goes in there nicely. So yeah, you should water them in as well. Probably find that a lot more of the soil will go down, so that's probably enough there now.
Yeah. There we go. We've gone from that big plant.
Get some of the mud off the plant.
Try and wash off the wounds if you can.
From that to that, and this is an unsuccessful one. We're going to pop upstairs in a moment, hopefully with enough tape to show you a successful one. This one was cut and then taken straight indoors, where the top bit went all soft and then it slowly started rotting down. We found that, which I found a bit weird, that leaving them outside for a little while, once you've cut it down, actually hardens the top over.
It's too cold for the mold to start growing, so it just becomes hard.
And then once it's like, well, you know, use your common
discretion.
sense. Like, yeah, if you think that it's hard enough to go inside, and take it inside.
Alright, so we'll pop upstairs and show you the next part now. In a minute. Hello. These are the successful plants. This is a big gym. Nice lovely new growth. Got a small aphid problem, but it's being dealt with. It's fine. This is a bell pepper. Lots and lots of growth. That was done about a month ago now. Must have been. That's lovely growth. Needs to be no bigger than that. It should survive the winter fine. This is what was meant to be a Butcherlokia and we never found out. It never fruited. So we didn't worry too much about it. But that one was cut down very quickly, brought inside very quickly, and it's starting to rot, you might be able to say. But hopefully it won't go down too far.
Focusing. Yeah.
Also, quick sneak peek for next year as well. Here in the corner is a banana pepper. That one was cut down. It's our biggest one. We're seeing what size we can keep. That's a cutting from the plant outside, which is why we don't mind being rough with it. We've got a living cutting, it's growing. This is the big gym cutting from the plant in there, from when we cut it down, kept that, still going. So we've got 2 plants for the price of 1. The rest are seeds for next year. We'll be doing interesting things with these. These are just our early batch.
Red Sabinas. I've planted some of mine for next year as well. There is recommendations for when you should plant them, but as you can see, they seem to be fine, so...
If you can keep them warm and small over winter.
We'll let you know if they die anyway. I'll just suddenly go, "They died!" And he'll cry.
I think that's us for the year, so...
Yes,
we'll be seeing you in the spring.
Yeah, it's goodbye for me.
And it's goodbye from him.
Bye.
Bye.